That record button. We're good. We are recording. Guess the VoD doesn't get to enjoy me rambling on, but that is all. Also, I really should put like a warning of flashy lights, just because it is Warframe. That's kind of the base game. It's very flashy. I love Warframe, but I never notice the flashy lights because I never really even think about it. But I think about it every single time I see or I decide to stream, because I think about everyone who has to try and watch me play. Because it's just going to be a dervish of me just going like, wee, wee. Speaking of wees. Load. Can I lift it? Maybe? Yes, I could. Wonderful. Can't tell what that one has. I think it might have been a false one. Oh, okay. Oh well. Yeah, I'm trying to get these weapons up because that is what I have for the Deep Art Media research tomorrow. Granted, I may not even get to it just due to the fact that tomorrow it resets at like 5 tomorrow in the afternoon. So it is the case of like, I might not actually get around to doing it. Oh, that's what I also should do. I'm going to have to set it up so that the damage calculator makes it so it's only 6 slots. Just due to the fact that I really should put the fancy thing that they made to allow for. Oh, but actually no, it can be in the extra slot. It's like, wait a second, I guess I can't do anything. Yeah, I should just. It's like, why do I need to try and kill that? I do.
Really enjoy doing that.
Oh, I will need to let the cat out after this. He's just sitting there, waiting. I also need to, I mean, there's many updates I need to do with it. But one of them being... oh, dang. Just no, I was really hoping for I haven't found a box thing in there for a while. That's okay. Letting cat out. Yeah, I need a... What was I thinking? I was gonna say, like, oh, I need to do this with my damage calculator, and then I forgot it. Oh, right, I need to add in grenade launchers, because apparently the Zooj Prime is effectively a grenade launcher, because the crossbow's bolts explode, and so it isn't classified as a normal attack. So it is a case of it's some kind of attack, and then a explosive attack, so I need to combine those in to 1 damage. It's probably not the best way to do it, but since I'm just focusing on single target power, that is how I'm going to calculate it, as it's just you're hitting 1 target just multiple times, and as such, it'll just count it as 1 full damage thing. There'll be some issues when it comes to like the poke does toxin and the explode does gas. Like there may be some issues there, but maybe not. Pop it here. Do, 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 do. But also, just in general, I do have a DPS calculator sim, rather. Because there's a few DPS calculators I found for Warframe, but those just are for making a build, and theoretically, it gets the DPS of that build. What I've decided to do, because I can, is I've decided to make a program where I go, hey, find me the best weapon to kill this enemy. At first it was just the highest DPS. Now it's set up to, hey, whatever kills this enemy the fastest. And then it would just sim through all the weapons I had available with all the different mod combinations. Some of them I would cut short, as in, like, yeah, you don't want to slash mod on a weapon that doesn't ever do any slash damage. Because then there's a few exceptions, but for the most part, it's a useless thing. And I'm like, do I really need to take the extra, 7 milliseconds to sim through that combination when there's, 53,000 different possibilities, or much, much more of that? I can't remember exactly. To say the least, it goes through a lot of different possibilities. But I have a lot of things like, oh, this will stop it. Oop, this will stop it. Ah, that will stop it. All different things to try and help speed it up. And I have been making slow and steady progress on it. And let's go to movie. Yeah, nice slow and steady progress. And I've actually started making a GUI for it. So it isn't just back-end code going like, let me change that thing, let me test that thing. I now have made actual user input, so I can just run the program and then go like, I'm testing this weapon. I've now set it up, however, due to requiring user input, so I can't do an not infinite, but like a, hey, test all weapons of this type, see what wins. But I can do, hey, test the best out of these 3. At some point, I'm going to set up like a button probably that just goes, test all of this type. And that'll be fun. But I've recently figured out how to use the API to call in the weapons, hence the different issues with weapon attacks, like the Zooge Prime being a stick and explode instead of just a poke. So it's just like, well, that'll have to be learned, because I don't want to do just in general add them all up, because then you get the situation of bows being way more powerful than anything else, because they have their quick attack, their normal attack, their charged attack, and in the fancy sentient bow, it has the supercharged attack where you do it right in the right time. If I were just to add all of those up, because you could only do one of those types of shots. So if I did all that, added them up, it'd be doing 4 times the damage it should be. Could get Prime Infested, or Smite Infested, Smite Near. I'll be honest, I should get these. But I never have any issues with Infested. Right now, to be fair, I should probably get Infested. I don't have anything to get infested, and I won't try and trade things today. Um, but I probably should look into trying to get more anti-infested stuff, since 1999 is coming just around the corner. So it would probably be a smart idea. Okay. Ooh, prime redirection. I could do that, and I just don't use my pistols often, I'll be honest. Should also try and get that, but this is the first character I've used any kind of shield thing. I use shield things on basically can't even think of any. Limbo. That's it. I swear that is the only person I use it on. Oh, I should get this just for the collection. I don't like to use snipers, but I should get it. Again, all things that I should get, but
until next time,
I'm just not going to try and trade around and actually try and do things efficiently. So I'm just like, I'm just not going to do them. Also, I just noticed there is a barrel key here. Teleport now, which is nice. Do 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 ba ba da beep ba bo da dee da dee do do. Oh, what battle should we do? Also, almost forgot. Info. So I can figure out which to use. Skip the update for now. Okay, that's probably good. Any good ones? Oh, there are really not any good void missions. I was really betting on there being good ones. Do love excavation, but I don't really want to do that. So that's the sorties for today. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, unfortunate. I decided to switch away from. Actually, which enemy was this? Which kind of enemy? Oh well, we'll just call it good. Actually though, meant to rename that, but oh well. I am gonna rename it. Rename Murmur. Only one end this time because I am very random. Okay. ATO. Don't forget that. Let's just switch for now. Who should we use? Robin. Traparian. Yeah, that's probably good. Let's just do this. Okay, it is Bernier. I saw the Lieutenant Krill. And it's like, oh yeah, I remember that dude. Surprised there isn't many people doing it, but maybe it'll be just something that once I get in, people start. Yep, that's what I was thinking.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations
I really wish I was accurate. I used to be an absolute god with the Lex. Like, Lex Prime was the first Prime I got. And since then, I have gotten really bad. Because I have become a melee person. Because I love melee. It is amazing. Yeah. Everyone gets sucked in. You can't hurt my things if you're just getting sucked in. Very effective strategy. Enemies can't hurt my things if they are ragdolled. I probably should figure out recoil.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
As yeah, I should probably also figure out recoil. Oh, I don't have enough energy. Good. Go into
Stay
notes.
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Okay. Because I realize I'm pretty sure it is one of the things that is in the API is recoil value, so I can grab it really easily.
We are finished here. Move on.
But it
I
oops.
need access to a terminal.
But it
My
means
hands,
that
patch me in.
I can set it up. Hey, where's my boy? Oh wow. Oh, really was very mobile.
Here is
Stay here, I could not
Get me in and get ready to defend.
get up those stairs. My parkour abilities were given an F- on that day.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Um,
You are surrounded by Grenier Marines.
but yeah, so it's something in the API, I think, at least. So it means I can easily grab the recoil value of a weapon, add it to the thing, and then basically go, hey, I can't cover, really needed to reload with both these. Like, I can't handle a recoil of this magnitude for more, you know, with the fire rate of this much. Because there are some weapons where, like, I will just be pointing to the sky if it attacks too quickly. Because theoretically, fire rate is one of the best things to increase DPS, along with everything else. But, you know, it's one of the easiest because it's so effective, especially at making sure that I have debuffs on the target and to
Terminal
like at
hacked.
max stacks.
Keep moving.
Because certain things are just so much better once, not even necessarily once they've hit max stats. It's just that they make everything else so much better. So it's a case of you want them to stay at max stats.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
Pop that over there.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Pop that over there. And that'll be okay. Because there are just some things where it's like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to actually hit anything once I'm firing too quickly. So that'll be another thing for me to look into. And then break everything, because that's just going to be how it is.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Oh.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Hey. Let me kill these things. I like how the little ball is just would be the harbinger of death with the jade light. Just drag them over into the death zone.
The odds were
And
against us,
bada bing, bada.
but we did
Okay.
it. Mission complete.
But yeah, definitely got some more stuff to try and upgrade for my damage calculator, which will be nice. Because the more I upgrade it, the closer I have it to actual something I would want to show the world. I do want to show the world it at some point. Some point being a case of I'll put it up and go, hey, another DPS sim, but this thing sims it for you. It doesn't just check, like you set it up. It goes, hey, this is the theoretical best combination. It may be wrong. Because there's going to be tons of things that I'm not thinking of or completely forgetting. And then also at some point I'm going to have to make it so you can add in your list of mods that you have, as well as set it up or set it up so that you can go like, oh, I don't have that one, and then it resets. So it is going to be one of those things where it's like I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to deal with some of the more complicated things of people going, hey, I don't have that thing, I can't build around that thing, what would be the next best thing? Also, since I noticed I do actually have a viewer on Twitch now, if you type in !battle, it'll give you the instructions of what I'm saying with better instructions. But you can also head to the streamraiders.com. Oh yeah, it also says it on the time alert. And then you do something, I don't remember how, hence the !battle command, give better instructions. But you can then select me as Scholar_Namek, as the captain, host, whatever it's actually called with this game, or the for the Stream Raiders game. And then you can place down a unit and have some fun, hopefully. Okay, corruption. Yeah, probably will be fine. Up and down death traps. Let me just put a turret there. Wonderful. Death and destruction.
There is a large butcher station here.
Wrong, yes, wrong thing.
The hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a
Gotta
potential
be
target.
kidding me.
Use it. Search for traces of the target.
Also, I forget, these enemies are so low level, it really doesn't matter what I bring. Because I'm so used to fighting the super high level enemies that I forget that a lot of missions are just like, yeah, 75th levels, 100th level enemies. Scary things, and I'm like, pathetic. I mean, the thing is, there's a reason I'm like that at this point. It's because I've gotten so much better and also have so much good gear. I remember doing arbitrations a ton just because I love them, because I enjoyed the hey, random Warframe, random weapon, bunch more damage. Sometimes it really didn't mean anything, but it was fun. It gave like, ooh, I'm going to mess around with this toy. That kind of thing. And I think I still have like 5 adaptations. I probably should sell some of them. But I was running an arbitration, and there was someone.
Right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
Yeah, okay, perfect. We actually did it. I'm surprised, because usually those get mowed down. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's down on his knee. I was like, why isn't he going? I really thought we got him. Okay, good. We almost still messed it up. Okay, I haven't actually seen this room before. I'll say it's interesting. It's very grandiose. Eat bullets, sucker! But there's someone trying to get arbitration, or not arbitration, adaptation, and they're trying to farm that. And I was like, hey man, I got plenty extra, you know? Like, I'll give it to you for free, or something along the lines. They ended up insisting on paying for it. And I think above market price even. Which is, like, good for me, but at the same time, like, you deserve the... Nice! Thank you for placing something. I don't know how to say that name. Also, hello, gamers, on the YouTube.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Hope everyone is enjoying their time. But yeah, I was just like, I didn't want any payment, but at the same time, I will gladly take payment. Because I do enjoy when I get more platinum in game, because then I can get more weapon slot, and then the horde grows. For a while, I was farming tons of prime pieces, and then selling them, you know, as you do. And, and I was getting a ton of platinum. I actually was catching up to, like, I wasn't needing many more things. And then a few years passed by. Because as you do, you know, go like, okay, that's enough for tonight, and then you just stop doing that thing. I still played Warframe quite a bit. But I just wasn't prime farming as much as I was. I was playing other things. I don't know what other things, but I very much shuffle between what I'm doing, and then sometimes I go like, oh wow, I haven't played this for like 6 months, and it would have been like something I would play day in, day out kind of thing, and then was just like, on to the next thing. And it just kind of happens. Though, oh, speaking of playing games, I'm incredibly hyped
Excellent work.
for Path of Exile 2. I'm maybe going to stream it. I can't guarantee anything because it is me. And I make like, I want to stream it and then just not feel like streaming it that day. So it could easily be a case where I just go like, I don't got the energy. Okay, let us leave this group. Leave group. Switch to Stream Raiders. Please show up. Do your thing. Yay, it showed up. Okay. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna start, actually we're going to gonna curse those enemies and start the battle. Oh, this is really loud. I need to turn the sound down. We can turn the sound down later. I don't want to. It's gonna play either way. I don't want. Yeah, the audio is way louder than it should be. Actually, what I can do, without interrupting anything, hopefully, yeah, is turn down the sound. Perfect. It may not even beat this one. Maybe I should have used a tank unit, I'll be honest. Also, these things snipe. That's Baron. Yep. I think I'll need to make sure I make a tankier one. Let's pick a tankier character. We will just start anew. Because that was the first thing we did. We failed on the most basic thing. I'm not surprised. Okay, let us try this again. I'll put down probably a better unit, hopefully. Okay, blow the thing. Good against melee. Also good against melee. Like, I'm just gonna do a tank. I think it's actually really catchy. Okay, and then it also looks. Oops, I don't this one. This one looks a little bit easier because the ranged units are really close by. Okay, getting ready for another battle, so you can plop down units once again, and then let's switch back Warframe. Hopefully, I have everything. Yep, actually, that worked nicely. Sweet. Do 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 do, and then finish up the sortie. Yeah, that should be good. Finish up the sortie, and then hopefully, do some Void Relic missions. I was because it's like I want some like in and out ones. I don't want excavation where it either will be terrible or we'll be in it for the long haul and get epic loot, but also at the same time go, hey, why did we spend like 2 hours of our lives?
No detection from enemy sensors.
Yeah, okay. That was just rude. He's getting smacked around. Okay. Nice and healed up. Nice and healed up. Oh, okay. I lied. I was not as healed up as I should have been. Okay. No, that wasn't my boy. Okay, let's just ignore everything and go. Keep going, just keep going. Potentially, actually, there's a radiation hazard. That's why. Yes. I see. I see why we've died so quickly.
Disappointing. A dead specimen is useless to Sanctuary.
Yeah, that is indeed disappointing. Who killed it? Actually, potentially could have been just one of the other enemies because of these radiation fields. So much radiation. Also, I wonder if my dog is what killed me. And nope. Perfect. Now let's hopefully have it be the case where that's not a.
We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in
Oh,
the
yeah.
police cells.
Oh, yay. Okay, unfortunate. Perfect, okay, now we get out and hopefully he doesn't die from radiation.
Protect them at all costs.
Because okay. I was not expecting to have to be able to tap that to get out as well. Hey, keep getting knocked in. I haven't gotten knocked down for a while. Granted, I'm not killing anything.
Tenno, help!
Let's try and
Get
res the
ready.
boy.
A prosecutor is approaching.
Okay. Just gotta keep going. Just gotta get to the exit.
Down!
That boy just keeps going down. He's at least being resed. I'm gonna be at the exit. Yeah, he's alive again. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So thank you for the deployment. Get over here.
Stay focused. There's a heavy
And
unit
we're
approaching.
out. Perfect.
Escort mission complete.
Oh, I haven't had a rough one like that in ages. And by rough, I do mean the fact that the you went down not once, but twice. Because usually you can just get to the end before anything happens, but I think it was because of the radiation procs that he just kind of disintegrated. I could do crossfire. It's not too bad. Got that as a radiant, so I might as well use it. I meant to switch back to Sentient Boy. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's make sure to try and do that before next time.
Keep fighting. Look for more reactors. I'm still detecting a lot of infestation activity. Let's clean it up.
Yes, yes, yes. Unlimited
Stay
ammo.
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Just because I can.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take
Oh,
a look
right, it's
inside.
close as well.
That was a juggernaut.
Actually, that's more damage just to me,
Everybody
not
definitely
literal
infested.
damage.
Lay
It's
low
not
and
self-killable
shield away
anymore.
or amp up the fight to
Um,
draw it out.
But I think our minions killed Juggernaut. Whoop. I forgot about that. I love wall running. Rarely ever have a use for it. Yeah.
The juggernaut. I think you made it angry.
We made it angry twice already. This is why people need primed footed so that they don't stagger themselves with their explosives.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Bottom bump. Me. Yeah, made it. That was satisfying. And then you should also, with the Stream Raiders, you should be able to place down units every 5 minutes or so, I want to say it was. So you can do it every so often. I think technically you could get down 6 units, but more realistically you'll get down 5. Worth more, I have both of them. Actually, I'm going to go with the Forma. Because I always need more Forma. Because I just gobble up Forma.
Very good.
It is one of those things that I'm just like, ooh, let me play with this toy. Ooh, look, let me play with this toy. And it's just that infinite grind of I always need more Forma because I have more toys to play with. It is very much kind of the case, like besides the Deep Archimedes, research stuff, which is legitimately quite difficult. Also, thank you for the nether placement. Um, like, that is the only content I have a difficult time in. Everything else, because I don't do endurance runs because I can't even stream for like an hour, so doing any endurance run for more than an hour would be like, oh, that'd be near impossible. Point being, the only challenging stuff for me is that Deep Archimedia. And it is so much fun because it's like, hey, pick out 3 toys for max rewards. Have fun. And have such a blast with it. Because it really is a case of like, okay, I gotta try and do everything. You know, with like units or weapons or warframes that I don't usually use. And by the end of it, I'm like, hey, these are pretty darn awesome. There's been a few times where I've been like, ooh, let me try this thing. And it's like, I am so grateful for X ability.
We'll play with the volume off.
Yeah, so stay with that. Yeah, we'll do another crossfire one. What do we have? Okay, don't have the Grendel Prime. Yeah, don't have Grendel Prime. Yeah, okay, that's what happens. Yeah, well, I don't have it, so I might as well look at the next one. Okay, don't have that one, don't have that. Don't. Aha! I have plenty. Oh, nope, never mind. I was reading the wrong thing. Okay. Okay, Grendel will be. Prime will just be like, whatever. Because I can't upgrade all of them to max. Usually I try and do something where where I have the top thing. Technically I do. I just don't have the silver stuff either. Or don't have the silver stuff instead. Because I want it all. And I'm not getting as many relics as I used to. That's just because I'm not playing as much as I used to.
Good work.
I know why I'm not getting as much. It's because I'm not playing as much. As such, you don't get as much stuff when you don't play it. There's been a few things where it's like, I might actually have to start farming this again. Because I've been spending it. Without... Okay... Okay, it is that way. We just got so utterly and totally bamboozled. Eh. Being infested, always causing issues, infesting up the place. This way? Okay.
Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
Nice.
You have collected enough reactant to open your relic.
Nice. This the right way? Now look at the Juggernaut. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Get through there. At least not without successive trying. Nope. That way.
You have broken their ranks and they are
Hey,
on the
look.
run. Another successful
An
mission.
arrow.
Extraction.
We're just so lost on this map. Just like, where are we going to get bashed? You know, the funny thing is I feel like Caliban's unique, kinda useless, just because of the fact that I'm gonna use adaptation all the time. Because adaptation goes up to 90%. Where, his passive, it's a good passive, but it's basically adaptation, but up to 50%. And they don't stack. So it's just a case of like, well, I might as well just do adaptation, because that 40 extra percent does a lot. Ooh, yes, please. I will gladly do that. Ooh, but I can't force it. Neither are Voltics, so I will gladly just do that, because that's more common.
It is done, Tenno.
That actually lasted. Ooh, and another unit placed. Yay. Oh, I am sadly quite sweaty. That's kind of just due to the fact that there is absolutely no airflow in here. So when I have to close my door, the computer just heats the room up. And is no fun. Also, it doesn't help that I have clothes that just do not breathe. Also, a chair that doesn't breathe. So. Now, I should be standing up because it's much healthier just to be standing. But I'm too lazy to do this. I really should stand more, but there are just so many times where I'm just like, but no. Huh, interesting. I don't know what those are. Okay, more void fissures. Do I have any Axie relics? It's been a while. Yeah, I've used most of them up. Um, I I feel like I have Grand Prime. Ram, I do.
When in Cetus, do not drink.
Dang it. I was hoping it would just be nice and simple, where it's just like, yeah, you also have the item. I'm kind of disappointed it isn't. Unfortunate. But, oh well. Yeah, having a decently fun time.
These foes deserve your respect. Honor them with quick
Summon the
deaths.
summoner.
Die with your victory.
Tenno, I'm detecting a synthesis target. Use the synthesis scanner to trap the creature.
Downside of not having
Watch out. I'm detecting
enough
more
energy
creatures
to
nearby.
strip
Do you have a matching relic?
their armor. That armor is very effective,
Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics.
but
They're
apparently
dropping
not
reactants.
as effective.
Use it to crack open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need
Oh, it
one
is
to
an
open
elevator.
that relic. Keep fighting. As long as the
Didn't
enemy
realize
is
it was
here,
actually
this
an
tower
elevator.
is useless to us.
Okay, get coming out. Okay, hopefully that didn't damage anyone else. Hey, look, all this.
Stay focused.
I love how I was like, oh, I'm leaving the charge, and immediately was just like, no.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I do enjoy Caliban. He is actually decently entertaining. Summon the summoner once more. We need some mores. I like them nice and poofy. Yeah, love it. That's a fence post. Ooh, argon. What can I make with some argon? What should I make with some argon that I don't already have? That is the nice thing with argon. Really bad framing on that. Oh, yeah, doing.
All right, Hunter. I will reward you should you perform synthesis.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Good job, person.
I have received the synthesis. You are an efficient hunter.
Whew, sorry. Oh, too far. Over here. Those can love their mazes. That is for certain. Okay. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Keeps you at your level high. Whee, I'd say. Whee. Okay. I think I got 2 things of argon in that. I got all of these. That's worth the most because it's vaulted. Actually worth more than 5, so it's worth my time. At least for right now. Keyword on the right now.
Will serve you well.
Nice. So getting ranked up. So I can make them fancy. Okay, got 4 argon. I will do one more mission and then figure out what I'm going to make with the argon, just because I want to do one more mission and then figure out. Just because I might get more argon. Also, the plan is, once we finish up this Stream Raiders battle, I am going to call it a night, because I want to get some sleep. But I also still wanted to do a nice little short stream. We still got about 9 minutes. Be fun, wonderful, fun. Ooh, these are fun. And I do have enough void essence to upgrade to radiant, so yes please. These are really fun. They're just the normal colors ones. I mean, technically not useful best, but they're really fun with. Granted, I have fun with any melee weapon, except for glaives. I do not like glaives, and here's the reason why. Since they had updated the melee where you can just hold E to attack, glaives, they hold E to charge. And so you can't just hold E to, you can't just hold E to,
Use the synthesis scanner to track the creature.
brain go fuzzy.
Watch out.
So you can't just hold E to auto attack, because I did love how they attacked.
You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Dropping reactant.
But since I couldn't auto attack, it meant that I would have to go back to just spamming E. I love doing that. However, I also love being able to just hold down E instead. Oh, that felt good.
Stay focused.
It's been a while since I've. Okay, maybe that wasn't me. But it's been a while since I've had like a cast. Oh man,
The enemy is broken. Well
that was
done.
quick.
Now get to extraction.
Hey, more Archon. It's been a while since I've had anything that can just melt enemies.
There it is, right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
And perfect.
You
Yeah.
impress me, Hunter. This specimen will be studied for integration into Sanctuary.
Yay.
Thank you.
I mean, I would definitely not get the daily thing, assuming it isn't just a hand reset daily. But yay! I'm happy with that. Owned. It's still worth 5, so yeah, we'll just grab that one. I mean, maybe that one was worth more. I didn't pay attention to it much, but
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
Nice. I got all the weapons ranked up for tomorrow. And I got more Argon, so that's great. So let us figure out what we are going to make with the Argon. And also, I think upgrade our weapons just a little bit again. Okay, Argon. Anything here? Just better. Yep, yep. That could be fancy. So, I wanted Parents Island. I could do that. Ooh, I could do the Corvus now. Yes, please. I don't have many art doing items. Requires a normal Decana. Oh, I can now actually make that. I have the art now. Earrings. That was two. That does it perfectly. And there's a bunch of things there, but...
Operator, Ordis is picking up a distress signal. Wait,
Hmm.
no. It's just the Corpus peddling their wares again.
Get off the
Emergency frequency. I love it. Love it. Okay. Brick. Brick. I don't actually have any of those. Okay, so I might need to actually try and get some of those. The show must have frozen the more grenade now. Some alive, a man of the soul, keeping it sharp, sleep in the dark, already with resurrection. It's been a while since I've listened to that one, but it is a good earworm. Okay. Yeah, that should probably be good. Do that. Make sure that he's on the right thing. Yep, shield. Upgrade this. Sure. Nice. Nice. Got another person to join in. Wonderful, wonderful. I love to see it. What else? What else? I think it was Sure Shot. Not Sure Shot, that's for certain. What could have it? Fire rates are good. Okay, let's go over to the sim. I will say that the stream might stutter. I don't know what effect it will have on the stream. Oops. What did I do wrong? Okay, what did I do? Actually, not sure on this one. How did I break this time? I mean, I'm not surprised, but what did I break this time? I mean, it's probably a mod. But what did I break? Okay. How do I get to the other thing? Recent. Yes, open that thing. Why did you not write? Did I misspell it? Might have misspelled it. Didn't misspell it. There's a reason I'm not showing it on streams. Literally due to the case of what if I do? What if I do? Are you happy now? You're still not happy. Okay, I will just deal with it later. Battle is to begin. Let me actually switch to the right screen. You perfect. And let's do the good old-fashioned curse. And let the battle begin. Also, I don't know how to turn down the alert noise, sadly. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, having a tank, so much better. I had a feeling being a tank would have been the smarter way to go. Yeah, we did well. Also helps that we have a healer this time. Wonderful thing. Wonderful news, wonderful. I'll probably take some time to fix my sim and then what a good for tonight. But with this win, I don't want to pick favorites, so we shall do random. The people watching shall pick up. Okay, and with that, I will call this a stream. I hope you all enjoy. Oh, that's actually reminds me. I remembered another reason why I stopped doing Stream Raiders was because I didn't want to have to cut it out of videos. Because of the fact that I started recording Fallout 1. I mean, partly it was because of the fact that I'd have to switch between screens, and that was hell with Fallout 1. But 2, I didn't want to have to try and cut it out of recordings, which I don't have to worry about, because what I'm going to do going forward is when I do Stream Raiders, I'm going to do something like Warframe, where I'm just going to post it as a VoD. Call it good. That's it. But without further ado, I hope you all enjoyed. I may or may not stream tomorrow. The world may never know. I may may not take a 3-month break on streaming again. We may never know. But you can join the Discord in the link below, theoretically, assuming it is actually there. And you can maybe stay up to date to what I'm doing. It just kind of depends on what I'm actually saying in there. Though can't say I'm very active in social media either, but basically you can follow the links, and I may do things on occasion. There may be cool things. Yeah. And we'll just call that good. Until next time, have a wonderful time. Bye-bye!